Yo, what's good guys? Today I'm going to be hitting you with a tricep video. I've had a few requests on how to build triceps, how to build big triceps, and I've had a few compliments on my triceps, so I thought, hey, why not hit you guys with a tricep video? So guys, we're going to do a quick breakdown of the triceps. I think majority of the people that struggle with building bigger arms forget that triceps take up majority of the arm. So triceps consists of the lateral head, medial head, and the long head. It's very important to understand those basic principles before moving on to actually doing the exercise or thinking that you know which exercise you're doing. So guys, when it comes down to working a muscle, understand which part of the muscle you're working. It's important to hit the muscle from different angles. Start us off, we're going to start off with the tricep cable push downs. So right there.
So I found me a new thing. I'm not as lost as you think. Got plenty queens in my hometown. All they need is drink. I'm like, it's a goddamn shame. We done crashed, we done burned, but baby, you the goddamn blame.
Alright, that was his tricep cable push downs. So I like to do that exercise at the beginning of my workout. So what I do is I start off obviously as a warm up. It's a good exercise to lubricate the joints before moving on to the bigger stuff. But with that exercise, you know, build your way up. So I tend to do 4 working sets always, or more, depending on the weight. But I do 4 working sets on my heaviest sets. But with this movement, you don't need to go too heavy, as long as you stimulate the muscle enough before you move on to the next one. But the tricep cable push down puts more emphasis on the lateral head. So that's the outer head. So tricep push downs, as you go down, you know, extend, open the cable up, open it up to put more emphasis on that lateral head. So with that, I'll do 12 to 15 reps. Slightly heavier, I'll do 8 to 12. Those are my rep ranges, so mix it up. Next up, dips. Dips are by far one of my favorite exercises. You know, the dips are the haymaker. With these, they hit almost all the heads, so they hit the lateral head, medial head, and the long head. That's the beauty of them. So hence why I always like to add dips into my workout. With these ones, ensure that you've already warmed up, you know, you're feeling good to go. So when you're good to go, with dips, always, you know, keep your back tight, keep your chest up, arms to the side on the bar. Make sure that your elbows are tucked in. That's very important. Off of body weight, build your strength before moving on to weighted dips. Weighted dips, I recommend between 8 and 12 reps. And body weight, a little bit more frequency, so anywhere between 10 and 20 is what I normally do. If not, if I can get more, I will do more. You need to understand the planes of motion which your muscle works under. So for example, biceps, when you bicep curl, you move up and down, so that's a vertical motion. So when it comes to triceps, it's the opposite motion, so it's down, so like that. Any movement on triceps that goes downwards, you're gonna put more emphasis on the lateral head and the medial head. Any exercise you do above will put more emphasis on the long head. But the beauty of dips is it will hit all those 3 heads because it's such a unique exercise. You're in a position where all the groups are under stress. Next up is skull crushers. Be careful with this. Make sure that you're ready to do this and you're warmed up. Again, don't rush into it. Don't go too heavy. Keep it simple. Rep ranges 8 to 12, working sets, 4 sets, that's good. But with this, again, you know, if you go too heavy, you know, you might injure your elbow, so you have to be careful with that. It stretches out the long head, so it's almost similar to doing an overhead movement. That's going to allow you to fully extend and stretch the triceps, so those are very good. Any movement that you do above your head will mostly work the long head and medial head, so that's that is important to understand that. And then it is very important to understand those planes of motions, how the muscle works before, you know, just jumping on different exercises. So don't rush it, think what you're doing. But everything that I've just said is all involved in my training guide. If you're interested in that, I've done a full breakdown of the triceps and the planes of motion, understanding how things work and how you should be doing it. So guys, if you want to find out more about that, I'll put it in the description box. But thank you. If you want to see more of these videos, do mention in the comment section, and I'll do my best to do one and, you know, expand on it. But guys, I appreciate the support. For you new subs, I appreciate it. Thank you. But make sure to click that subscribe button if you want to see more. Thank you.